Ortega has again been Manchester City's FA Cup goalkeeper, and now Ederson is unavailable anyway. Ortega, one of 7 who started against United here a year ago. Joško Gvardiol and Mateo Kovacic have joined since then, and the other 2 were substitutes back in 2023. Nathan Ake and the Footballer of the Year, the winner of so many individual accolades, Phil Foden. Well, from their lineup in 2023, including the likes of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Bruno Fernandes, the captain who scored, they can call now on centre-backs Rafa Varane and Lisandro Martinez, who've missed a lot of football recently. Marcus Rashford starts for the first time since the semi-final against Coventry, went off injured here at Wembley. Sofiane Amrabat comes into midfield. Casemiro dropped to the bench, but that was on the original team sheet. He's now dropped out and be replaced by Willy Camboire. Look of confidence from Rashford. Now McTominay sliding it into Bruno Fernandes. Out to Garnacho, who has a go, and well, Ortega clung onto it. Walker. And Bernardo Silva has had 1 or 2 more penetrating runs. Foden slipping it through. Walker doesn't break for Erling Haaland, and Gvardiol, who's been amongst the goals recently from left back, couldn't get there. He doesn't punch his weight in terms of goals, Mateo Kovacic. Plenty of other qualities. Here's Amrabat. Back with Diogo Dalot. Had a good season in difficult circumstances, and that's not the worst pass he's played. Oh, and the goalkeeper in trouble. It's a gift for Garnacho. A catastrophe for Manchester City, but absolutely perfect for Manchester United. Needing a stroke of luck, they've just had it big time. We've seen some complacency in the back from City up to this point, and now Erik ten Hag benefits from one of the craziest FA Cup final goals you'll ever see.
Well, I'll say it over and over again. Why does the goalkeeper want to come and get involved with this? It's a battle between Garnacho and Gvardiol. Goalkeeper, just stay in your penalty box and let your centre-half or your left-back head it back to you. As soon as he started to come, you can see there's going to be a problem. This is a good pass to start with. Amrabat started it all off. And Dalot, who you talked about, now he's onside, as you can see, as the ball's played. Gvardiol is getting back. The goalkeeper gets caught in no man's land. Probably doesn't give the right information to Gvardiol as well. Just stay back in your own penalty area and let the ball be headed back to you. There's not any sort of problem. But once he comes, you knew there was going to be an error here. And Garnacho, what an easy finish for him, but it was his run that made it brilliant for Manchester United.
He's clearly under orders to be there. As a shot on target comes from Bernardo Silva, fielded. Well, Garnacho is away again. Ake trying to catch him. And Rashford puts it in. Now the flag goes up.
Now this is going to be tight. It's not Rashford who's offside. Garnacho. When the ball was first played, it looked really tight to me. It's a big gamble that Man City are playing here. Oh, John Stones, does he just step up in time? But really, they're asking for trouble if they try and play such a high offside line when there was no real pressure on the ball.
Well, it's been confirmed as offside. It's still 1-0, but Manchester United have threatened again. But now Rodri, De Bruyne with a missed kick. Bruno Fernandes quite put enough weight on it for Mainoo to make the most of it. Be very tidy in his work, and Rashford says to Garnacho, I'm going to get you involved again. Wan-Bissaka supporting on the inside. Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes miskicked it. Mainoo! No flag this time. United 2 goals to the good. And it's the kids doing the damage to the holders. City this time, Stuart, cut to ribbons.
Well, the credit has to go to Manchester United here. Really good understanding of what they're trying to do. The switch of play out to Garnacho. They create an overload on that far side. Vardio can't get too tight. And then the pass from Bruno Fernandes is absolutely brilliant at the end of it. Here's Mainoo. Here's the crossfield pass from Rashford. It's a brilliant one. Now they're stretched, Manchester City. Wan-Bissaka takes Nathan Ake into a dangerous position, or a position he didn't want to be in, but the awareness, the vision and the technical pass from Bruno Fernandes is absolutely superb. On the right foot of Mainoo, back across the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is from Manchester United.
Well, arguably the club in England famed more than any other for introducing young players into their first team. On what? Remember, Manchester City haven't been beaten in a domestic match since December the 6th. Haaland won't get there. And the measure, you quite rightly, Stuart, highlighted the very deliberate touch from Bruno Fernandes to set up Mainoo. De Bruyne had a similar opportunity here for Erling Haaland.
This is the run he loves to make. Mainoo just went to sleep there. He's trying to bend it along.
Here's Foden. Got by Amrabat, collected with appropriate eagerness by Gvardiol. Doku trying to slide it in. And it's one of those where Foden gets into the right place and so often finishes, but not this time, not on this day.
There's a really good pass from Doku. He's going to get a lot of the ball, and the pass was right for him. He just missed it with his left leg and it hit his standing foot here. It's a poor miss, really, from Phil Foden.
De Bruyne, Foden. Now Doku starting to influence proceedings. Haaland off the bar. Well, they're getting close to half-time that he's not quite right, because he knew the number was coming up.
Here's the chance for Haaland. Does everything right, really. Wraps his left foot round it. Goes back across the goalkeeper. Onana is going one way. He's never going to get back at it. Just a fraction too high. Can he make the right decisions? Can he get the better of Wan-Bissaka? Here he is now.
To Gvardiol. Walker has a crack. Oh, what a good stop. A fine shot from a player who doesn't get too many goals. When he connects, it usually flies like that, and Onana brilliantly kept it out. And Varane taking responsibility, Stuart.
He's done well, Varane and Martinez.
And it's just too high. Another opportunity passes City, and Alvarez by this time.
Well, he tried to play the ball forward. He got a lucky deflection. It came straight back to him. 5 yards closer to goal. Just gets underneath it. So it comes up back on his left foot, hits through the back of the ball, always rising. This is the moment where Walker gets his shot away, opens up his body, bending away. Great left hand from the keeper. It's even better when you see it from here. That's a really good, strong bottom hand.
He's going to bash his own player out of the way, McTominay. But at least United keeping the ball and in the hunt for a third goal, and Garnacho scored the first, lining it up even with the angle.
He decided to go with a bit of pace and go down the outside. He decided to hit it with power as well at the near post. If he gets a bit more height on it, can cause the goalkeeper problems. Taylor almost just shoved.
Gvardiol. Doku. Gvardiol has to come out and press his Højlund. Alvarez. Doku. It goes on the outside this time, and Wan-Bissaka matches him. And Amrabat comes across to support him. The City keep the ball. Akanji. Walker. He's going to have another go. He's pushed out, but pushed out into an area where no City player was following in. Two great strikes by Kyle Walker in this second half, and two excellent responses from Andre Onana.
Well, this time he tries to go across Onana, and the goalkeeper's up to it. Again, it's the bottom hand that makes a really good save here. See that Haaland was offside as he tried to go for the knockdown. What a good save that was from Onana. This goes through a few bodies. Johnny Evans takes his leg out the way so he doesn't.
It's almost not wanted to look, but eyes up now. Doku. McTominay was well positioned. Alvarez, Foden, Doku. It's a good angle, it's in. Manchester City, with 4 minutes of regulation time to go, plus stoppage time, are suddenly back in business. Onana caught out as he went down to his right, and Doku, we wondered whether he could make a difference. He has now.
Well, this is going to be a big 4 minutes plus any added on time here. Good play from Doku. But he hasn't gone down the outside that many times. This time he's up against Garnacho. He's got his hands behind his back. Doesn't really work hard enough to get a block in. And Onana, who's had a good game so far, gets beaten in his near post, which he shouldn't really. He wasn't quite far enough across. Let's get both hands to it. He should keep that out, Onana.
And a rather weary-looking Erling Haaland. Token chase to this.
I think the Man City fans tell him